Good evening, Diecast collectors. It's Chris here from CRA Diecast. I just thought I'd show you some Australian luxury cars that you may not be aware of. Years ago, Ford Australia used to import Ford LTDs and Galaxies to Australia from Canada and then convert them to right-hand drive. And then they thought, this is getting all too expensive, why don't we design and build some of our own luxury cars? So that's what they did, and right in front of you is their first attempt. It's a Ford LTD. It's on a 121-inch wheelbase, and it came with a 5.8 litre V8, which is like a 351 cubic inch motor. And actually it was the first Australian car to have four-wheel disc brakes, which is amazing back in the time because that was 1973. So I've actually got one here, and I'll pop it on the stand for you guys to have a look. It's almost in the same colour as well. So I'll just turn that on. You can have a look at that. It had all leather interior, electric windows, power door locks, hidden headlamps. It's supposed to be like a Australian version of the Lincoln Continental. It had hidden headlamps. And I think the wheel covers came off a Lincoln Mark III from '69. So that's in 1/43rd scale. It's from a manufacturer called Trax, and they make Australian cars. And then also they did have a coupe version of it as well. So I've got one of those here as well, so I'll show you that. They used to call it a Ford Landau. That also had hidden headlamps, and I think the rear vision mirrors came from a Lincoln, and then the hubcaps came from a Thunderbird, and that also had the 351 high performance GT motor in it. And I actually had one of these myself, and it was just a tremendously powerful car. Then after that, they decided to make it a little bit bigger, so they increased the wheelbase to 126 inches. And they also had the 351 motor in it, and this is the newer version. And then they changed the front. It's got like a Rolls-Royce grille, leather interior, four-wheel disc brakes, electric windows, power seats, I think they had at the time. Air conditioning was standard. And yeah, it was a sweet car, but very big, but very popular with government agencies. And also you could upgrade it to an LTD town car, and that came in two colours. You could have this plum red sort of colour, or burgundy, and you could also get a silver grey metallic as well. It's funny, they had white wall tyres, really sets it off, but this one doesn't have it. Also, for a step down, you could get a Ford Fairlane, which they designed for themselves. And this is a ZJ Fairlane for 1980 in silver. And that had a 302 V8, or you could get a 351. And that had four-wheel disc brakes. You could get a sunroof, leather interior, all the mod cons for that period. And that's a sweet car, that one. And then later on in the model run, they had a model called a Fairlanes Sportsman, which is a two-tone edition. And that's this one here. You could get them in various shades. You could get burgundy, black, grey, etc. But these, yeah, you could have a fuel injected 6-cylinder engine, 302 V8 or a 351 V8 as well. Plus leather interior, electric windows, power door locks, anti-lock brakes, all the mod cons, air conditioning. And these are a big car. And for an earlier version, I've got this one. This is a 1973 Fairlane 500. This was sort of like our second attempt at building luxury cars. This is a Fairlane 500, and that could have the 351 high performance V8 or the 302 or a 4-litre 6-cylinder engine. So these are all from a company called Trax here in Australia, so they make relatively perfect examples of the cars from real life. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. Just a quick show. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.